outfit is not weird enough. Last I take Will. I take Will and Kay bye. And then we're on page 8. And it's like, hey, hi, wait a sec. Hey, we wanted to get this faster. Let's cook. And then they're cooking, and no one's really paying attention to Anne because everyone's thinking of their own independent thoughts. And I'm thinking, I don't want to cook because I'm just hungry. And then Tommy's thinking if my boobs are real or fake. I'm not sure what Adam is thinking. Probably about tacos or getting his nails painted. Gaga wants to put on a weird outfit. And,
If only I had 2 pens and a paperclip, gosh.
Willow does not want to be here, and then everyone has to cook, and everyone's like, we're screwed! And then, on page 9, on Robert's team, everyone's not really paying attention anyway either. Jay is bored. Howie's freaked out. Trevor's
not lost, oh my god.
Trevor is tweeting, Kesha's asleep, and Tumbleweed's eating, like, raw chicken.
Oh my goodness.
And Robert's scolding him because he can get salmonella, but Tumbleweed tells him he has no inside, so he's never going to get salmonella anyway.
Oh god.
And Robert really doesn't care, and are all trying to cook in the most lame-ass manner. So, Gaga puts on a corset, and Tommy's coloring in a coloring book. Adam's painting his nails.
Typical.
Page 10. Page 10. But I'll start cooking once they're dry, and then Tommy's like thinking Diva, and then me and Willow are trying to figure out how to cook, but it's not working. I'm like, stupid ass men. Like, Adam's like, I heard that. And then there's Howie with the mask.
Why does it look like Cry?
It looks like what?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about this YouTube or whatever. It looks like the Cry mask. Oh, Cry!
I don't know what that
yeah.
is.
Doesn't it look like Cry? Does. Yeah, it does kind of look like Cry. Yeah, that was awesome. It does look like Cry. It's like Cry shall see this. It's like early form of Cry.
I have no idea what Cry is.
Cry has entered your comic trying to make it good. Yeah.
So, Jay's like yelling at Howie for no apparent reason. Trevor is drawing on Kesha's face. So that's hilarious. Tumbleweed's playing with Play-Doh. And everyone's like, no one's really doing anything. And then Adam makes his taco because, oh yes, Adam has a taco fetish and a glitter fetish. I forgot.
Oh, well that's just exactly like real life.
The glitter, yes, the taco, no, oh my gosh. So, then, Tommy says he's gonna go cook, but time's up. And, Willow goes to the bathroom, and, Tommy decides that he's gonna steal Willow's dish in order to claim it as his. And then Tommy won by cheating.
Oh gosh, the best ending ever.
Yes.
Awesome. It will go into records forever.
Alright, so the next one's called Annoying Tommy, which is kind of the prequel to Worst Cooks. Where, basically, takes place during Adam's love affair with me. He's just dumped Tommy, and Tommy becomes really annoying.
Can I just say, I would much rather want to read the fanfiction. Yeah, I want... The one that you told me about that I want to read badly. I want to read that right now.
Alright. Who volunteered?
Can I, please? I'm begging you.
After the podcast, Maria.
You know what I saw that I wanted to see was the books about Linkara. What was it? It's, like a grammar misspelled literature with Linkara.
Literature with Linkara, yeah. That's a series I did last year. Basically, I looked at a literature piece, and my teacher would request me to draw a comic. So I wanted to incorporate it with that guy with the glasses in some form, and for some reason Linkara got incorporated. It just became a series called Literature with Linkara. But that's not terrible. This is terrible because in literature.
I didn't think it was terrible. I just interesting. I never seen this one before because I was thinking, well, what is, I thought it was weird because it was anime and then it was Linkara or whatever.
No, literature with Linkara is basically I'm making fun of a book because of the bad storytelling. Here, I'm telling bad stories. I'm going to skim through this because this is going to be really long. I'm just going to skim through what's going on. That way you don't have to read every crappy panel.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, so I'm on a date with Adam, and Adam decides to go out with me, and I was like, yes! And then I'm confused about Tommy because they're dating, apparently. And then, like, Adam's like, okay, I'll think of a way to break up with him. And he's trying to break up with Tommy, but Tommy's too stupid to notice what is actually going on. He's like, it's because I borrowed his favorite outfit. I know he's mad at me because of that. And, yeah, this is where, like, Tommy becomes really stupid for no apparent reason. So, Adam tells him that he's breaking up, and he starts crying. Tommy says, I'm sorry I stole your favorite outfit, I didn't know you'd get so upset. And then Adam's like, it better not be the voodoo outfit. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'll give it back. And it's like, well, when's the last time you wore it? Last week after the concert. And then, like, you can see how pathetic Tommy looks. And then he gives it back, and he puts the hat on Adam so he can make him feel better, but it doesn't work. Adam says, I'm breaking up with you, and Tommy's, like, really sad. Yeah, that's how you react to a breakup. And it's because Tommy thinks it's because he's dating the drummer that nobody notices. And he's like, no, it's actually some random fan of mine that you don't like, and she's 15 and you're 17 and she's more mature than you, and she broke the laws of physics because she's 22 in this comic. And, yeah, that's what happened. Oh, and Tommy wants to get Adam back, so he sees an angel of himself and a devil. The angel says that he's going to find another man. The devil says he's going to break Adam and Kira up. So, then it's page 4 over here. Tommy thinks it's a great idea to break him up, and he sees me and Adam having an intimate moment. And then Adam curses him out, and Tommy's like, can I join? And Adam's like, no! And he kicks him out. So Tommy decides to sing really badly to, like, country music. And, yeah, this is going nowhere. No, it gets funny, like, when the last pages, actually. Yeah, this is, okay, so he sneaks into my room as I'm sleeping. Adam's not home yet. And I think Tommy's Adam, and Tommy thinks Adam is me. And no, he thinks he thinks I am Adam. And I turned on the lights, and it's like, hold on, what are you doing in my house? And I throw him out the window. That's the part I was looking for. And Adam comes in, and he's like, why is Tommy on the sidewalk? And I'm like, he fell out the window. That's the 5th time this month. Yeah.
That's the part that gets me.
And then it's like, yeah, I'm okay. Hey, thanks for the push, you psychotic bitch. I didn't push. You fell. Does anyone know where that reference is from?
What?
I didn't push. You fell.
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay, that was from
I obviously don't know.
Or that was from Canadian Jutsu's Naruto bridge, not Naruto Shippuden bridge. The Naruto bridge that was only 2 episodes long. But
oh, I only watched the Naruto, the one that Little Karibo does.
Oh, that one's. I don't like that one.
Yeah. I think that one's funny.
I don't like it because it said the C word. So that's.
I never watched the French version of Naruto. I couldn't find one that I.
But no, the scene I was referring to in that reference where, like, Kakashi throws everyone off the building because he's annoyed with everybody. It's like, if you say if you love ramen and believe it, I will throw you off this building. And, like, he doesn't say that, but he throws him off the building anyway. It's like, yeah, thanks for the push. I didn't push you. I tossed you. Okay,
now that I get the joke.
So then Tommy goes home to his mother, who hates him, and he finds
Oh my god!
he finds Trevor Boris in his room, and Tommy's really happy, and I'm really confused, and yeah, that's how it ends. Yeah. I'm
what a trainer. An act for the best endings ever. I'm sorry. I award you the best endings to end.
Okay, so we're gonna look at this one picture called the father and son contest entry. This is when I wanted to win points, but you can see why I didn't win this contest.
Oh, this was for a contest?
Yes, this was for a contest.
Oh God. My goodness. Oh, yay! Sawyer!
Yeah. You're safe, man. Everything in the land touches my kingdom. Mine! Mine, I say!
Why does Data have long hair for some reason?
I couldn't draw.
Some kid. Well, I mean, you could draw short hair, right?
Not at this time.
Oh, that's okay. He looks sexy anyway with long hair. He was like long hair, but you stop sooner.
See, kids, this is why I stopped drawing.
That and his stripes are like, that and his, you know, his, stripes or whatever in his hair are like in the back of his head. I just noticed that. You see, oh my goodness.
Alright, so the next thing I sent, I don't even know what I sent. Some DeviantArt. Oh yes, from the notebook. This is just drawings I've done in a notebook. Some of these are good and misplaced, and the others are terrible. So, the ones I am proud of is the Demon Princess, because that was a scholarship entry, and then the other ones were like the nostalgia critic ones, because those are actually pretty funny.
Wait, let me see. I'm trying to find that. Super nostalgic. Oh, that little, like, Jimmy Fallon one. That's actually kind of cute.
Which one?
The little, like, Jimmy Fallon one. That's
yeah, that one's actually pretty good.
Cute.
I drew this because I was auditioning for America's Got Talent. We were in there for like 8 hours, and this is what I did with my free time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Higgins looked nothing like Higgins. Questlove looks like himself. Yeah. The bridge looks like it's coming out of Jimmy's hair. I went to go see Jimmy Fallon actually recently.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was really predictable, sadly. Like, I've heard all of the jokes before. Basically, he was doing thank you notes for the book that was already released.
He seems like a nice enough guy, like, but, you know.
No, but there was this really funny person. There was this really funny person in the audience who had, like, a really strange voice, and you could tell she was drunk. And he kept making fun of her because he called her Muppet Voice Person. It was hilarious. But, let's see. The bottom drawings, I drew these in 7th grade, and I posted it a few years later because I couldn't find that notebook until that time. But that was during my Mary Sue days where, like, Twigs were cute, and Goth was cute, and, slut was a term that sexy people used. Not a derogatory term.
We're going back past, aren't we?
Yes.
We're going back to the future.
I mean, just look at the modern day.
If we past to get to the future, then wouldn't we be? I don't know.
I mean, just look at that modern day Kira drawing. Just look at it. What was I thinking?
Nothing at all.
Yeah. Actually, the hair, I had really ugly hair back then. It was really long, but it was very ugly. So that was the only thing that was accurate. And then the old Eternal Kira, this is during the Sailor Moon phase. I was making a spin-off called Elite Senshi, or Girl Club in the English version. And it was just like a knockoff of Sailor Moon, so like obviously that's like the knockoff of the Eternal Edition. The Tumbleweed drawings are pretty funny because Tumbleweed does act like that in real life. Look at the one at the bottom called Hooker Kira. I just gave up at that point.
I love your drawing of Blair from Soul Eater because her boobs will never get that small.
Let's look at page 2, what else that has. Season 8, okay. Because I used to wear, like, flowers in my hair. I had one black one and one white one, so that pretty much looks like me in 8th grade, except the boobs were way too big, and the hair wasn't that pretty. Old Casey looks like Primo left from Shuffle. Does, look at the hair, look at the outfit. It's Primo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Toby likes to make fun of people, so Mr. Rap was pretty funny. Mr. Rapper, dude! Then can I be in a rap video? ... No! Yeah, I was obsessed with video on trial, so I made a anime on trial that was pretty funny. And, I'm actually friends with part of the cast, and they actually love that picture, actually. Oh, look at that Forbidden Love cover. Yeah, that's the fanfiction cover.
Forbidden Love.
Yeah.
It's so pretentious.
Yes. And, yeah. Adam's like
our love is forbidden. Forbidden Love. That's never been the title of anything ever.
In all my comments. In all my comics, Adam's like some kind of slave driver. So one picture I found, it says, "Hey Tommy, I'm a ninja now, so treat me like one." And I'm like, what the hell happened? Tommy's like, he had a bin there, and he thinks he's glitter powers. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he has a beard, then he thinks oh, okay, it makes sense now. I was like, wait, this makes no sense. I'm like, I think I had a beer when I wrote this. The other one, oh, I'm afraid to look at this one. It is that bad, but
Oh Lord.
it's a YouTube video that I posted during my freshman year of my cover of TikTok.
Oh, because no teenage girl ever did that.
Yeah, I wanted to be a singer, and I sang a few songs. There, I didn't send all the songs.
I actually did, so I guess that makes me, Oh yeah, I didn't either, but I never did.
No, but like, I did post more covers, and this one was the worst out of the debut album. But you guys, I'm afraid to click on this link. I said I would never click on it again. We're going in for the kill, guys.
Awesome.
We gotta do this.
Do it.
Alright. I sent it to you, though.
Wake up in the morning feeling like
It's terrible!
Got my glasses on at the door, I'm gonna hit the
Sounds
city.
so
Before
right.
I leave, I brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure.
I'm sorry, let me turn it down because I can't hear a word you're saying. What did you say?
Nothing. I was saying that girl, that particular girl looks like that would be her face.
They were supposed to be self-portrait. It sounds terrible. I can't listen to the whole thing. I'm sorry. I tried. I tried for you guys, people. It didn't work. Okay, so... Oh, I forgot one. Okay, well, after this one, I'll show you the Mean Girls parody that I did. This one, I made a That Guy with the Glasses series, basically, of a self-inserted character if she had an affair with Nostalgia Critic and Linkara, and this is after Nostalgia Critic merged with the Plot Hole. The series is pretty decent compared to other Love Triangle series. However, this one was the worst of the whole series. Not counting Never Trust Bennett, because Bennett had tweeted it, and I took it down because I thought he was offended by it, but he actually did like it. And then the other one I don't like, it's gonna get an honorable mention, was during the time where Linkara supposedly goes evil, well, the clone goes evil, and he takes advantage of my character, and he apparently rapes her. And I was like, yeah, what was I thinking?
Because rape is a great plot point.
Yeah, I mean,
I know, it's also great for comedy, too. Oh, when in doubt, somebody rape someone.
Yeah, so let me just give a so what the recap is, during the previous chapter, That Guy with the Glasses Love Triangle, the subject critic is merged with the plot hole, so my character thinks he is supposedly dead. she's living with Rob because, like, Rob and Nostalgia Critic live in the same house. And one day Spoonie comes over and he makes out with her and, like, they never talk again. So, because, yeah. I don't know, the first...
Spoonie's a dick, that's why.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, the first 3 chapters of the series wasn't that bad. Like, if you're a raging Lankara or Nostalgia Critic fangirl, I recommend it. It's not terrible as people think it is.
What, read this?
Huh?
I'm looking at
This
I should probably read this.
yeah, like, but it has a lot of sexual content, so if you're, like, a crazy fangirl like I am...
If you're a prude.
Well, I don't know if it's got sexual contact in it, but, you know, it's not too weird.
It's 50 Shades of Grey, the
Yes!
That Guy with the Glasses
Yes!
edition.
I'm sorry. It's just, like, some things for me or whatever that has, like, Linkara and Nostalgia Critic, it's just, it gets a little bit too weird. It's like, sorry.
Yeah,
I can't.
so, do you want to read this one since you didn't read?
Wait, you want me to read this?
Huh?
Oh, you want me to get the, That Guy with Glasses epilogue thing?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try.
I'll try.
I'll try. Alright. It has been a few months since Critic has died, and the whole thing with Spoonie. Kieran did talk to him after that night. He thought he made sweet love things. Just got awkward, so they stopped talking and seeing each other. Kieran and Rob finally sold the house and moved their separate ways. Forever still remained friends. It was December, almost snowing. Karen had moved in with her boyfriend, Linkara. However, he wasn't aware that what happened between his girlfriend and his friend, Spoonie, after the week.
I'd just like to point out, this is during the point where I didn't know if I wanted to become a critic or not, so I just created a different persona with the same name called Chibi Fangirl, except for some reason in the fanfiction I just forget to call her that, so I just call her by Karen. But what is really weird is they're still called Linkara and Nostalgia Critic and Spoon. No, that was the original Chibi Fangirl, kids. That was who I was supposed to be, and luckily I'm not.
Fangirl, you're making a fire in my heart. Who the hell here with Linkara? No, that's too fangirl for me, sorry.
I love him! He has a girlfriend now. I'm so depressed. No, I'm serious.
Now let me read, damn it. Let me go ahead and finish reading.
I think Emily and I should become Mormon, and that way we can have Linkara to ourselves. Yeah.
Did I keep saying?
Yeah, just keep reading.
Alright. Karen was in an awkward position when Critic was alive. She was in love with 2 men, him and Linkara.
Oh, the choices.
One's an incredible jerk, and the other has feelings.
Oh, what a
So
predicament to be in.
There is so many feels within this. You're breaking my heart. The thought of it would be smart an idea to share the common love interests. Except the idea failed after 2 years of being in a love since the time of the reviewers called Channel Awesome also filmed movies. Critic, who was the leader when he was living, had decided to make a movie about the love triangle, but it was a parody as well. The fans of the crew didn't take that well.
Alright, I'm also gonna point this out, like, this is kind of a few years in the future where I thought that Guy with the Glasses was gonna have, like, 8, like, best spectaculars. So, like, something like To Boldly Flee in Suburban Nights, and nothing like The Uncanny Valley, so this was posted way before that was released.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can continue.
Okay, I'll continue. In the Channel Awesome fandom, you are either Team Linkara or Team Critic. What is this? Turned into Twilight?
Yeah, exactly, that was
Those
the
are
parody!
like there. This is Twilight now, okay.
I actually did write a Twilight parody using Linkara and Nostalgia Critic. It's really hilarious.
vampire, and Linkara would be werewolf.
No, what I did... No, Linkara is a vampire, and its daughter Critic's a succubus.
I love how you thought all this out.
Succubuses are cool.
So, he's a seduce... Okay, he seduces women.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Vampires are so overrated, that's why.
Okay, let me, where was, let's see, okay, Team Linkara or Team Creed. There was also a third party who was sick of the whole thing called Team Shut the Hell Up and Leave me alone with the pairing crap. Okay, is that supposed to... Alright, Team Linkara didn't like Team Critic, I would say, which resulted in a rocky relationship between the three, causing tension and rivalry. Two men were once friends, were constantly bickering at one another. You love my reading here?
Yes, it's hilarious.
Died. After Critic had died 4 years later, Karen talked to Car via Skype, or on the phone, or Facebook with each other. But Karen never told Car about what happened.
They had sex.
Oh no! What a predicament.
No, that she was raped by Bennett.
Oh, okay. But it's eating her alive. Rob knew he was the only one, which made things worse since he knew that Karen was secret. And then Cara, she promised herself and Rob, once she moved in with Cara, that she would tell him the truth, and hopefully things work out.
I had this really funny idea looking back at it. Wouldn't it be really funny if she had an affair with Rob as well, and Critic was too stupid to notice?
Oh my. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm doing movie here. I'm gonna keep with that, because that's just gold, right? That's what makes the money now, right?
Yeah.
Being vendor and books.
Yeah. Just keep reading.
Karen had entered Linkara's house with a false smile since the guilt kept her from sleeping for the past 2 months. She got some sleep, but not good sleep. Hey, I'm here, she said. Linkara, who had been playing Super Mario for the NES with his roommate, I spotted her and paused the game to greet her. I won't pause the game to greet her. I keep playing. Welcome back, Karen. Linkara. Oh, wait, I have to do Linkara. Welcome back, Karen. Linkara had pecked her on the lips. Thanks. I'm glad to be back after all these events that have went on. May I help you with your bags?
Linkara, that's terrible.
Smile. What's a smile? How's the weather? It must be very cold. I've lived in Chicago for 6 years. I think I'm used to it by now, Karen jokes. Or Karen.
Yeah. There we are. I thought I lost connection with you guys.
I thought I lost you too.
Alright. Yeah, my Firefox just quit on me, so I have to go back to it.
Alright. Should I keep reading now?
Yeah, just keep reading.
Alright. Around midnight, everyone except Karen and Linkara were asleep. The two had just finished watching Scary Movie 4. Oh my god. Why would you ever want to watch that movie?
Because I haven't seen 3 and 4 yet. I've seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen the 3 and 4 yet.
Oh, don't. Never. Don't watch them. Ever.
Watch them. I like them better than the first 2.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, I don't watch Scary Movie at all. I only like the first one, really. And maybe the second.
Horrible. Yeah, the first one had one funny joke saying, real black dude, white folk are dead, we get the fuck out of here.
I like
back
Scary
in the
Movie.
2000s for me, so that shit was like hilarious back then.
Yeah, I like the first 2. No, I like the scene from the second movie where the knocking on the door and the naked man, like, at the knocker, and, like, you can hear it screaming.
Oh, man. Alright, guess I should start keep on reading.
Yeah.
The two had just finished Scary Movie 4. When Linkara turned the TV off, he leaned to kiss her. Oh, God. Once he had broke, Karen looked down at her feet and said, I have to tell you something. Linkara stroked her hair and asked, Are you okay? Karen shook her head. I have been dishonest with you since Critic died. One tear stroked her pale cheek.
Or just one.
What about?
It's always just one tear. Always.
Cliche. Alright, that week that he had died, someone came over, and I had done wrong. Karen.
She ended up killing Bennett. After you raped her in her dreams.
Spoonie came home the week Critica died, and he said he was concerned about me and coping, so he hung out. And Rob had been out, so he wasn't there to witness. And then late at night, one tear streamed down her face as she said, I thought I had seen Critica once more, and we searched that night, except morning.
Oh no!
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, no, 'cause, like, during this time, like, I did feel that, like, Critic was dead, and I had, like, extremely lustful feelings more than ever. So I'm like, well, this should be a good idea, you know? So having sex with a dead body.
Hey, this is only reminding me of, Lincoln spooning with Spoonie. Like, just, spooning with Spoonie. And I think that would be just...
No, it's funny because, one of the fan fictions, it's just, Karen and Linkara. It kind of reminds me of a dirty version of linking up on Linkara.
Looking at the Linkara, yeah.
Alright, let me go ahead. I really felt bad about it, and he had died as well, so we stopped seeing each other the first night that I talked to you since the death. I haven't felt the Karen eventually found out since he had saw us that morning, so we went to counseling.
I love the way you read that.
He's like, Karen, you know what? You're insane. I'm gonna take you to a counselor.
So we went to counseling. Because that solves it. Right there. You should have ended the story there. I mean, it would have made sense. We went to counseling. Okay, so what did the counselor say? Linkara asked, but a bit angered. Not much. She said it was normal for lust to be kind of way for coping. She told me that doesn't make me a bad person, that's all. Karen sobbed. God damn it, Karen! Linkara shouted.
Linkara angry? This is fiction.
I forgot to mention there was a prequel to how Corinne and another girl named Monique became part of Tick What Tick. There was a competition called, I forget what it was called, but basically they wanted to find more female reviewers because their fan base was really tiny. So, Corinne, Monique, and one other person had to become, like, reviewers. So they were the 3 finalists, and afterwards Monique started dating Spoonie, and then they eventually broke up, so that's who's referenced in the next line.
Okay, I was about to say, because, I thought horror and nostalgia critic and American. I don't know what that is. Alright, let me get back to this. I knew there was something fishy with Spoonie after he broke up with Monique. Linkara said.
Why is he British? Why so British? That's what little Kariba told me when he came up to me. He signed my poster and wrote, "Why so British?"
His eyes on you. But never thought it would end up like this. Please don't hurt him. It's my fault, Karen cried. Even though she knew Linkara was harmless. What the hell is that shit? I'm sorry, Linkara. It's pretty.
Well, no, don't you remember that one scene? It was during the Mecha Kara arc where, like, Black Lantern Spoonie appears, he punches him, and Kara's on the ground for, like, 5 seconds.
You insulted my face. Alright. Tell me, Karen, before Critic had died, who did you love more? Karen looked down. I don't know. Let me tell something. When the 5th movie was made, and the fans had a war, critics saw nothing but shit. Linkara said angrily, "That's not... It is true. Everyone knew it. Famous, Lupa, Paul, even Marty knew. He considered
Marty! Oh my god!
This is before I knew Marty actually left.
Even Marty. I love that. He considered fun. That's why those remaining years you had constant arguments, said Nicole. But why would he make a movie about me? I knew he loved me.
So damsel distressed voice.
Back then you did, but afterwards you were a tool to make fans tear their fandom apart.
Tear this fandom apart, limb from
Tear it
limb.
apart. Do you hate me? Do you hate me? Linkara. Do you? Linkara shook his head, just frustrated ideas in word. Karen looked at him. Maybe I was just jealous. Linkara said. You both were. It's hard being in a love triangle. You said, Mr. Karen said, you said